So guys, I wanted to record my raw, unfiltered thoughts right after Microsoft's E3, and overall it was a pretty good show. I mean, nothing really mind-blowing, but honestly, did it really need to be? You know, it was just very good presentation overall. There were a few exclusives that did interest me a lot. I think Recore looks like a ton of fun. Recore looks super cool, and I am actually very interested in the game now. I wasn't prior to its reveal. Also, We Happy Few, I've been following that game for quite a while now, and it looks super cool. The story looks super cool. In fact, actually, it looks like a little bit Bioshock-y, and I'm a big fan of the first Bioshock game and Bioshock Infinite. Bioshock 2, I pretend, doesn't even exist. But We Happy Few, no, it looks really cool. I'm a little bit disappointed that it seems to be more linear than before, because before, the way that they pitched it and some of the gameplay that we saw, We Happy Few was very much an open world game. It was kind of like a survival game where you're trying to survive in a city, and like, you know, like, I can go on and on and on, but basically you can probably look up the old gameplay yourself, and so it alarmed me a little bit that it was more linear focused. I was like, oh no, this is how it starts. But moving on to the Halo stuff, which is obviously the good stuff, I actually was expecting Halo to not have much of a presence this year at E3 because obviously Microsoft is currently trying to push Gears of War 4, and so obviously the Coalition and Rod Ferguson, he was going to have the center stage when it came to Gears because that's the big game they're going to try to sell this year. That's why 343 got the stage last year and Halo 5 was the big thing. So yeah, no, Halo Wars 2 looks super good, like really good. Like, I am so excited for it, and one of the big things that I'm incredibly excited about, that I am so happy about, like, I was just grinning during the whole trailer, was that it has the original Halo art style. None of the, like, Halo 4 and 5 BS where everything's over-designed and it doesn't look like Halo. No, it's got the old Halo art style down to the energy swords. Even the energy sword is the classic Halo 3 style energy sword, and it made me so happy. It made me so happy seeing the classic Elite design coupled with the classic energy sword. And it was also cool seeing classic Spartans, classic Marines and stuff, and even some of the new vehicles, like we saw those mech-like things. That looks like something from Halo. You know, I've always criticized the Mantis a little bit for not really looking like something that belongs in a Halo game. But these mech things that were running around, they looked almost like huge mechanized Spartan suits that Marines were inside. That looks like something ripped out of a Halo game, and it's just, overall, I am so excited for Halo Wars 2. The story looks like a ton of fun. It basically takes place right after Halo 5. And the Spirit of Fire, they've kind of woken up outside of the galaxy, orbiting the Ark, and they encounter, I think they were called the Banished, was that it, I think? And essentially there's a brute leader leading a faction of Covenant that I'm going to assume have kind of left the galaxy, you know, during the whole Halo event and stuff, and realizing that Truth was crazy. And so it looks like they are using kind of human Covenant war technology. We saw the Wraiths look like the classic Wraiths, same with the Banshee, same with all the armor and stuff. And overall, I'm incredibly excited for this. And something interesting that I'm going to share with you guys that I was actually leaked about, because I told you that I was actually leaked Halo 5's development a little bit, and also some of the original story elements. And for Halo 6, the original idea was going before obviously the script rewrite, so I don't know how much of this is going to stay, but the idea was going to be that with Halo 5 we'd fight the Covenant for the last time, and then in Halo 6 the main antagonists would be the Brutes again, you know, like similar to Halo 3, that to mirror Halo 3, that was going to be the idea. So I'm wondering if Halo Wars is gonna set up this new brute antagonist, and obviously all the classic armor, all the classic weapons and stuff. And maybe that's their excuse for bringing back the old art style in Halo 6, because I do hope that they bring back the classic Halo art style. So I suspect what's going to happen is, for Halo 5, they're going to introduce this new brute leader, and then in Halo 6, we're going to see a return of the old Halo art style, because we're going to be fighting this guy's brute faction, and he's going to be using all the old equipment and stuff, and just overall, I'm really excited. No, I'm excited for the future of the Halo series. Halo Wars 2 looks really, really good. Something also that's really cool is the Xbox Scorpio, as it's being called. You know, obviously that's the name of the project. We don't know if it's going to be the final name. But I also knew about the Xbox Scorpio before the E3 reveal. I was pretty much waiting during the whole show for them to reveal it and stuff, and I know a few things about the next Halo game regarding the Xbox Scorpio and what's going to happen with it, so I'm excited to see if we're going to get an announcement, maybe, for Gamescom of something that's going to happen, but essentially just, overall, I don't know, pretty good E3, and so I wanted to know what you guys thought about Xbox's E3. Were you guys excited? Did Gears of War blow your mind? Did We Happy Few look frickin' awesome? Did Halo Wars 2 get you all hyped? Just let me know in the comment section, guys, and I'll see you on the next video.